Cause she's like no sex or something like that with other women.
I didn't hear that.
It's like we lost her too soon. He's all fucking trying to, and she's like, stop it. That fucking kills me.
Although in Signs, dude, that scene though, Jesus Christ.
And then M. Night Shyamalan makes a fucking cameo like he always does.
Yep. I think he made a cameo before that scene.
Yeah, I think he drove up to the house and talked about it.
Drove away from the house.
Something like that.
Yeah, because what's Mel Gibson's character's name again?
I don't fucking know. I've only seen the movie a few times.
Dude, I love that movie.
I only get to the part where they curse out the aliens, and then I turn it off.
I started a new stream, by the way.
I'm losing my mind.
This counts as a new one, right?
Never.
Stop.
I think so.
I'm
They
gonna
should.
make my own freaking channel. Freaking? No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's the same stream.
What? Are you serious?
Let's see, videos.
I went and exited out and started another one.
Oh yeah, it's a different stream. It's a different
Okay,
stream.
I was kind of scared. I was like, bruh.
Owie. Get
It's
off.
Graham. Graham.
I need to take this out of windowed mode. It always starts up in windowed
There's
mode. I like this one because I could just play it with a controller.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I need to play it with a controller, I feel like.
Do you actually?
Dude, my cat just came up and cuddled the fuck out of me.
You should kill him.
Like, I'm laying on my back, and he just, like, laid on his side on my stomach, and I'm holding him in my arm. Stupid,
No, I don't
affectionate
care.
cat.
Sorry, I don't care about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the game. It's showing me a cutscene.
I wouldn't have cared if you didn't care anyway.
Ooh.
What was I gonna say?
Dude, he's laying on his back.
Ooh, we should do
Fucking-
a movie commentary with Signs.
While the movie's starting. Like, while we're watching it and copywriting, infringing it, you know? No.
How would you
Hey,
copyright? You don't have to actually show the footage. You just do audio because people like to listen to audio when watching a movie at the same time.
Hey, Logan, have you seen Fallen Kingdom yet?
Yeah.
Did you actually
I
see
didn't
it?
know there was an end credit scene. What happened in the end credit scene?
Oh, I didn't stay for the end credit scene.
Yeah,
It's nothing like too special. It's just kind of previewing the third one. Like it shows the Pteranodons in Las Vegas. So basically, there's gonna be a hell of a time fucking rounding them up from around the world or the country at least.
if they don't breed.
That's why they should have
It'll be
just
even
let him
worse.
die.
I mean, if they breed, it'll be worse.
Yeah, but he let them die, and I would have cried twice at that movie.
I
Just
thought there was
seeing
gonna
it.
be a stupid plot twist about something stupid, and it turned out to be that girl being the clone.
I know. I was like, that is
hurt.
the
I was like, really?
I was like, that is the stupidest. Like, I kind of get it, like what they were trying to do, but it just bothered me. I was so disappointed because I'm perfectly fine with just a traditional Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, well. Huh.
It was,
I thought it
like,
was a fun movie. That's it.
it was like too big of a story for the Jurassic Park franchise. Like too much. Like they tried to put too much into too little of a time. I don't know. Like I don't know.
It felt like they were going for grandeur as opposed to an actual Jurassic Park.
He just spammed me. Oh my god.
Cause the other one. So you guys felt it too, then? Like it wasn't just me being salty.
No.
Okay. Cause like, I liked it because I like Chris Pratt as the new protagonist.
Great
I think
actor.
I think he's fucking hilarious, and he's one of my favorite actors.
Well, I thought he was perfect in Jurassic World.
Yeah, I thought he fit. You know, he was like the perfect type too.
They can build something around him.
But
It's not.
I don't know. The whole like loyal raptor to the point where it's just more like an aggressive dog. I don't know. That bugs me kind of because all those T-Rex or Rexy, if you want to put it that way, has been a hero in a lot of the movies. She would still have no problem eating the freaking protagonist if she got a chance to. Like,
Yeah, but that's the difference though, is the smaller. I can't remember what it is. That part doesn't bother me.
Oh, this guy's actually
but
kinda hard.
I just like when they're the enemies and not heroes,
Yeah,
I guess.
to be honest.
But to be fair, they did say they were breeding them to be loyal on purpose, so. And all the other ones that were more aggressive died, so. I guess. Because I don't hate Blue. Like, I think. I don't know. Because
Well, I think so like the quality of the film alone, I think it was pretty artful and had beautiful cinematography.
Oh
But
yeah.
for the most part, the movie, it was kind of mindless. Because I think with the concept of Jurassic Park, like, there's only so much you can do with it. So I think the story should be wrapped up. Personally, like, it's like you can make so many dinosaur movies, but in the storyline of Jurassic Park, there's only
So much more you can do with it. I mean, the only
eventually you jump the shark.
the only thing I can see them honestly doing, because there are a few things that need to be taken care of. Dr. Wu, the person behind all these genetically engineered dinosaurs, he needs to be dealt with whether he dies or just turns good. I kind of hope he just gets fucking destroyed by one of his own creations.
That would be a perfect circle.
But the only thing is, see, I was disappointed because I was really, really hoping we'd see the other island again. But I read on the the dinosaur information. There's like this canon website that comes out with
And they use it for advertising.
that said the other island 2 was destroyed and all the dinosaurs that were on it are dead now. So that bothered me because I really love the second island. It's obviously my favorite one, and I love the second movie.
The first one.
I
The
need to
first
wash
one
my
was
hands.
The first one was good for the
I'll be right back in less than a minute.
oh shit factor. Like you know, they have dinosaurs and they look real and like this is amazing. The wonderment factor.
Yeah.
The second one was good for just
Being a
straight
sequel.
up man versus wild, like, which I like. The third one has its moment.
Well, I got 4 watching. World record right here.
I was watching it again the other day and I was like, you know what, the Spino isn't that bad of a dinosaur. It's pretty cool.
You're only
But
saying that because you're upset with the new one.
no. I mean, I don't hate the Spino. It's just the T-Rex is always gonna have a place in my heart. 'Cause, I mean, if we reverse it and the Spino was the first like big fucking dinosaur that was introduced into the series, and they had a family of those in the second one, and then a T-Rex came out in the third one, I'd probably hate the T-Rex. You know, it's just when they I don't know. I just love the way they look and
Based
fuck.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I like the Carnotaur in this one.
Why? It does nothing.
I don't know. I was hoping it would use camouflage, but it never did. Just because in the books it had like extreme camouflage capabilities.
I will tell you though, there is something satisfying about watching Fallen Kingdom, especially after the letdown of what Star Wars Episode 8 was.
I'll tell you what, a true Jurassic Park fan is insulted by this movie.
But that's not what I mean.
No, I understand.
And trust me when I say, well, I am a true Jurassic Park fan. But trust me when I say that Jurassic Park or Fallen Kingdom was not nearly as insulting as a film as Episode 8.
No, I believe you.
They took one of the most iconic characters, one of the most iconic heroes, one of the most iconic story arcs in the history of cinema, and then made him a little bitch.
You talking about Luke Skywalker?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, It would have been nice if they had him go there. That way his death would make sense.
Yeah!
Because it's like,
But
that's a little redundant. The way
Well,
did it.
exactly, and they killed him off just for the new characters. It's like, bitch, with the trilogies, he is it's his story arc. Star Wars does not exist without Luke. At least episode-wise.
That makes sense.
And they just disrespect.
I think to make a true
Go ahead.
good sequel to a movie, you have to have like the right amount of familiarity, make it somewhat familiar to its predecessors, but not make it feel like a reskin, and have an actual organic story to its predecessors as well. Like,
Well, you see, with Episode 8, like, there was a lot of cool concepts, and it felt like a Star Wars movie. But as a sequel, so Episode 7 came out in 2015, and then this came out in 2017, and it completely, like, if you watched Episode 7 and Episode 8 back to back, you're like, wait, what the fuck? Because J.J. Abrams, when he wrote Episode 7, he built up all the stuff, but it was kind of like passing on a baton, like a relay, like to the next director or next writer. They're just like, alright, here you go, take it where you want. So he pretty much came in with no story arc, because they didn't give it back to J.J. Abrams for some reason. And it's just... So do you remember the ending of Episode 7, JD? The very ending?
Baby, I'm fighting someone. Shit.
Who cares?
I'm about to win, but now I'm about
cares?
to lose.
Good. By the way, the live stream frozen as well, you know?
Oh my god. What? I wasn't listening.
oh my god.
The live stream is frozen.
That's good to know. I'll fix that. No wonder people left. But I will still want to win this.
Oh, anyway, so I'll talk to Tyler. Well, and at the end of Episode 7, the very last shot of the movie They build this giant thing up, and it was a really epic scene, emotionally impactful, moving, cinematic. And at the beginning of episode 8, when they continue on to that scene, they just fucking wreck it. Like the entire movie, the entirety of episode 8 was nothing but subversion. Like, you get excited for these things in episode 7, they either don't explain any of it, or they just, the way they do explain it, it's a letdown, because this guy tried to subvert you, which I'm fine with subversion, as long as it's done well, but this fucking queer of a director and writer just fucking wrecked it.
Victory!
Crushed them both. And he caused a boycott, and Solo was the first Star Wars movie to ever lose money, ever, because pissed off that many fans with episode 8.
You ever see the Hobbit movie?
Yeah,
They did that with the Hobbit too.
not as bad. But yes, they did. They did.
Let me see how I could fix this stream.
Like, oh, the
Let me know if it's
dragon's
working
gonna
normally
be-
now.
This dragon's gonna be a big enemy throughout the end of this movie, or throughout this third movie. Dead in 20 minutes.
But even though like that was bullshit in that movie, not as bad as episode 8. JD, you remember the ending of episode 7?
Wait. Yes, I think.
When she goes to the island and she's
Hugs Leia. Oh wait, no, there's more than that. Never mind. Yeah, when she goes to the island and it just shows a split second of Luke Skywalker's face and that's it.
well, no. She walks up to the island because the entire movie they were searching for him. She shows up, and then she's handing him his lightsaber, the lightsaber that he lost when he got his hand cut off in episode 5. That like fell down that.
Which I'm still baffled that
That's it.
that lady
Round one.
got a hold of it.
Yeah, well, that will probably never be explained because of fucking Ryan Johnson. Anyway, so like Rey is handing Luke the lightsaber at the end of the movie, and you get the first music that you get music that showed up in episode 4, the first Star Wars movie ever, when you meet Luke.
Yeah.
And it's just like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? She's handing him a lightsaber that he hasn't seen since he lost his hand, and then found out that Darth Vader is his father. And then in episode 8, he grabs it, and you think it's gonna be, yeah, just throws it. It's like, you motherfucker. You waited 2 years to see something that was built up like that, just to have him chuck it. That's it. It's like, cool. Black screen. It's all black screen, JD.
Great.
Yeah, it's, and watching it back to back, because of course I had to buy it on DVD or Blu-ray. I watched them back to back, and I was so angered. I was so angered.
That's commitment to pay for a movie you don't even care for that much.
Well, it's because
I'm putting on borderless window.
Okay,
Should
I see your mouse right now. It's because I want, like, I have all of them, so I want the complete story. But it was only like $30. They had to lower the price because the DVDs weren't selling at all.
Is it showing now?
Yeah, it's showing. What else? What else happened? That was rather insulting. The entire movie. Oh yeah, you don't find out how that lady got the lightsaber, and you only see her in one quick scene. Rey is somehow the most powerful person in the entire universe. There's no hero's journey.
Mary Sue.
Exactly. There's no hero's journey at all. Like, at all. Like, you weren't scared for her.
Doesn't even.
What?
Well, I mean, she's living in a world with no Obi-Wan or
That was an epic thing.
Victory!
I hate fighting fast people.
What were you saying, Tyler?
she's living in a world without Obi-Wan or Yoda.
Round
Yeah. Yeah. I can't hear you, dude.
Yeah, you
You're-
got quiet.
Yeah, you're mumbling.
I said no one to look up to because Luke's a dick.
Doesn't matter though. She's had no formal training, and she's already more powerful than the most powerful Jedi in the entire galaxy. the Jedi Master, and she swung a lightsaber like 3 times, and beat the grandson. No, the nephew of the most powerful Jedi, trained by the most powerful dark side user, and then beat the most powerful Jedi Master in the entire universe. And then it's
I know you're bothered because she's a woman. I understand. I'm just
Has
kidding.
no. Because in the original trilogy, when you follow Luke, he was talented, like he was good at what he was good at, but he got fucking destroyed and he got his hand cut off, and he was desperate and you felt bad for him. You found out he was his father and you're like, oh shit, dude, this guy could die. He could die. You felt bad for him. He had so much to lose. And then you see him grow as a character because he goes from this pilot to this guy who's kind of good with the lightsaber to a Jedi Master, and then still getting his ass kicked until he gets really pissed off and then finally just wrecks his father. And then refuses to kill his father. Which reminds me of one thing. He would not kill the most evil man in the galaxy, who he didn't know was his father until the last minute, basically. He wouldn't kill him when he had the chance. He threw his lightsaber away. But he was going to kill his nephew because he was having bad dreams. Well, yeah, anyway, you see him struggle. You see him struggle in the original trilogy. And then in episode 7 and 8, she's a perfect character. Like, there's no flaws at all. No flaws whatsoever. Like, she does nothing bad. She does nothing wrong. She is perfect.
Dang it. That was just fight.
Anyway,
Wow,
Alex. What?
It's all politics now.
It feels like it with this one, dude.
Well, Hollywood got to ramp it up since all that pedophile stuff came out. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck, dude.
Sexual harassment issues. Now they're trying to pander even more than ever.
Well, what's funny is that all the issues are coming from people that have been on their side. It's all the male feminists.
So-called.
Yeah, so-called.
Gender-bending chemicals in plastic found in 90% of teenage bodies.
What?
Can I kill myself now?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Ooh.
think I'm basically a vegetable after reading that.
Can you say that one more time?
Want me to read it again? Gender-bending chemicals in plastic found in 90% of teenage bodies.
Is that
There's
real?
also methionine.
I don't know, it's a freaking clickbait ad someone posted on Facebook. So
Oh.
yeah, it's probably real.
It's like, click here to win money.
Wait, what website's it from, do you know?
Daily Mail.
Oh, wow. What's methionine?
Yeah, it's just one of those gender-bending things, or it causes gynecomastia.
Oh, kind of like estrogen.
Yeah.
In men. In men.
Estrogen is a female chemical. I think methionine converts something into estrogen. But yeah, estrogen's an issue. And
Too
you
much
have
of
to
it for men. It can cause cancer. That's interesting.
So yeah, you can do private matches on Fortnite now.
Oh! I'm hopping on that.
And you just have like unlimited material. I think you might have to still gather it. I might be lying. But you can build shit and play with your friends and kill them, or like friendly fires on, so you can play against them and stuff.
I think there should be at least 2 maps.
Yes! I feel good! This guy's sportsman-like too.
That's what he says after he has sex with the guy. He was sportsman-like. Yes, I
So,
feel good. And he was sportsman-like. Sorry.
so there's this, we work with this gay guy. There's a gay guy that works at Simpson.
Yeah.
Oh, for that, you remember those street preachers that held up the signs saying that gay people are gonna go to hell or whatever?
JD.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to you.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, well, he also works there. So that's kind of a funny dynamic.
What about the gay guy? I thought you were gonna...
I was going to, but,
But you're...
what? I have no idea what you just said.
I said...
Because you, like, get muffled at certain parts of what you're saying.
You mean like when I'm talking like this and then this happens?
No, I heard everything you just said.
I think you're lying.
Don McGlass!
Damn. That man fucked himself.
Well, anyway, he's gay as fuck. I guess I can't really tell the story. It's one of those things where you would have had to have been there. Look in the group chat.
I'm probably gonna have to watch fucking Scary Movie 3 now. Whoop-de-doo.
It hurts how good people are at this game.
That's the girl from Signs.
Whoop-de-doo. No, we're just kidding.
Are you gay?
A little bit. We're all a little gay.
No.
Yeah, we are. Ron White said so.
No.
Okay, but we can't do not listen to a comedian, man.
Yes.
Okay. Cancer vaccine.
No, what? That doesn't even make any sense.
Oh, that's what I'm watching it on. I'm watching it on Fox News right now.
Well, Fox News is wrong. That's embarrassing.
I just need one hit on this guy.
Cancer vaccine successful in testing. The vaccine destroyed the tumor, then moved on to find other identical cancers. It eventually eliminated all traces of the cancer from the animal's body. It was successful in 87 out of 90 mice.
That was embarrassing.
I think that's old news though.
Yeah, from a few months ago.
Yeah. March.
No, February.
Well, there's a newer recent one. Yeah, anyway, it was like 90-something% of all cancer. Or in all mice. 100% cured and 97% of all mice. But guys, the cancer cure already exists. They just won't release it because cancer is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Hey, did you guys see the Belko experiment?
The movie?
Yes.
No.
I mean, when I asked if you saw it, I figured... What do you think I was referring to?
Don
A book?
McGlass!
No, an actual experiment called the Belko experiment. You know, kind of like the prison Stanford experiment. Or MK Ultra.
That was fucked up.
Victory!
You fucking queer. But no, I've seen like a thorough review of the movie though.
I mean, there's one part in it that fucking kills me every time. Like, it's
As
not
in-
supposed
Like funny, or as in you can't handle it.
It's funny because I can't. Well, it's both. I can't handle it because it's so funny. like, it's one of those stupid little things that I find funny that other people probably don't. But, like, they were handing out bottles of water after the experiment started, and he goes, Wendell, can I get one of those? And he goes, 100%, and just tosses it to him. Like, I don't know why I think that's so funny. It's just the way he says it, he's just like, 100%. Like, who answers a question like that?
Somebody who would write the script for Last Breath on Earth.
I was gonna say, I could see you
I
doing
got
that.
another potential watcher. The guy just lost to except one time. Machi's gonna say hi. He's like, "Hey, you suck," in the chat.
He's probably the same guy.
No, he left the game. He'll be here.
100%.
Yeah,
Guess what?
That sounds like dialogue I would write on a low budget.
And then she licked his taint.
The movie's really fucking good though. Like, in my opinion, it's one of the best thrillers that came out
Oh, okay.
in recent
This
history.
decade.
Yeah, I'd say probably this decade.
Kill yourself.
Okay.
I know,
Oh, he's a
'cause
gladiator?
he really loved that Quiet Place movie.
Oh my god, you should have
I
seen it in
suck at fighting
theaters.
fast people.
I didn't have a way to go watch it, and did it ever come here at all?
Yes, it was here for weeks.
Oh, well, then I just didn't want to go see it.
I don't know why, dude. You missed out. You missed out, dude. You missed out so much.
It was either that or it was when I was getting all that overtime. I can't remember.
Round one.
You missed out so much.
All the poon.
I just watched it on my dad's TV. It's like watching it at theater.
No.
I don't know. I don't think you've ever watched a movie on my dad's TV before. I know you've seen it.
I've watched movies on similar TVs with surround sound in basements, in a basement.
No.
You can't say no. You can't say no.
I said I was joking.
I'm telling you.
Bathing glass in the
Although, to be fair, you might get an adequate experience at your dad's house simply because you're not watching it with other people. As long as the blind is closed, the blinds are closed, or the curtain's closed, you have the speakers going, the surround sound, or the stereo system hooked up, and dude, holy shit, such a good movie. Especially, the sound is very important.
Round two.
Don't fucking cream your pants over there,
Yeah,
Logan.
you sounded like it aroused you a little bit.
Anybody who's ever seen it knows exactly what I'm talking about. JD's just pretending.
I thought JD saw it.
He did, he's pretending not to cream himself.
Don McGlass. Bathing glass in the
Or he didn't get the same effect you did.
No, he did, we talked about it.
100%.
JD, didn't we talk about it? You thought it was a great movie. Except for that one scene that bothered me. But then, well, just to put it in perspective,
victory.
the critics review is 95% and the audience score is 84%. So, it's consistent. Beautiful.
Round three.
I don't believe there's any cost, right? We're still trying to figure out exactly what the situation is. But I'm certain this crash might be government building. I think maybe some of the supposed
What are you watching?
discovered this feature. And they're having a little fun at our expense.
What are you watching, Tyler?
What?
Something.
He died on my screen! He died on
He
my
actually
screen,
did.
and then he came
He
back
did.
alive. Oh, that makes me so mad. I'm gonna message it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You
That's
saw
weird.
that, right?
Yeah.
Round 4.
Oh, The Prisoners was a good thriller. Tyler,
Yeah,
have you seen Split?
not yet.
That's a good one. Sinister was a good one as well.
Sinister was really good.
What was?
Sinister.
Oh yeah, with fucking what's his name? Ethan.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. If we're talking about this decade, I would probably say The Prisoners.
Yeah, he's not even reading the message. Dang it.
What a dick.
I think
I'd
he
probably
did
s-
lag switch or something, because that was the only time he lagged. One time, out of nowhere.
Round 5.
Oh, have you seen Arrival?
That sounds familiar.
It has the dude that plays Hawkeye in the Avengers. Oh, what's his name? Jeremy. Oh, anyway, The Prisoners. Oh, Get Out was a good one. The Prisoners, Get Out, Arrival, Split, A Quiet Place, and I'll have to watch the Belko Experiment.
The guy who plays Merle's in it.
Yeah. I know his name too.
Victory.
Don't tell me. Don't
God,
tell
I barely
Don't.
won that. Jeez.
Tell me, because I know his name. It's Michael Rooker. There we go. Michael Rooker.
Oh, his ping was 241. No wonder he was lagging. That death was BS though.
Damn, that's loud, boy.
Good. Bitch, now you know how the fucking soundboard for. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, not even close.
Wait until they start blowing up.
What are you watching? You haven't answered.
Watching the Belko Experiment.
That movie was
Again.
cheesy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad it wasn't as wacky as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, one movie that. Okay, two movies that you need to watch on your dad's TV: A Quiet Place and Interstellar.
I think
Interstellar, yes. Is it a 4K TV?
Oh my god. Alright, hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm still
God
mad
damn
that I
it.
got killed with lag.
I hate when I'm on a fucking call and I try to tap anything on my screen and it just goes dark.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate that too.
Round 1.
Inner City. Fair enough.
In order, sir.
0.
Ooh, this guy's wrecking me.
Rex button.
Ah, jeez. Let me hit him once. Shit. I hit him once, though.
Enough, Jurder. Economics.
Every time I get paired with a fast boy.
Round 2.
Looks like you need to speed up your game, Jitter.
Well, I like playing as the big, bulky guys. It takes more thought about your attacks. You can't just spam them.
Oh, my boss has my freaking phone number, and he texts me all the time.
This guy didn't even get one hit on me. I don't know if you saw that round, but it was ridiculous. And my browser just shut
Round
down.
3.
I don't even know if I'm streaming anymore. Is it still streaming? You there? I need to restart it as soon as I beat this guy. I'm pretty sure it's still streaming because my OBS is still on.
Round
I'll
4.
call back.
Victory.
Beginning. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay.
That's beautiful.
I don't know what happened. Is my stream still going?
100%.
It is? My whole browser shut off, so I gotta go back to YouTube.
I actually forgot about that for a while until I watched it with my dad again, and then I was just laughing my ass off for like 5 minutes.
100%.
JD, did you watch the video I sent?
No.
I did, 100%. It's just the way, dude, that delivery was perfect. Where'd my lighter go?
Did you at least see me beat that berserker? Or that axe guy?
I think I saw it when you stabbed him in the chest.
I killed him 3 times.
No, I was doing something. What was I
He
doing?
wrecked me pretty bad at the start, and then I somehow just
What?
doing.
He wrecked you?
good.
100%.
Yeah. The first round, and then I came
100%. You came back 100%?
I feel like you have autism. Just because you like repeating the same things over and over, including soundboards.
What?
Is that a problem with you?
What the fuck does that have to do with autism? 100%.
You don't know when to stop? No, I'm just kidding.
I love that movie, 100%.
I have
Tyler, you're
what
quiet.
was it highly functioning
50%.
autism?
You're 50% quiet right now, Tyler.
No, he's 100%.
No, he's pretty quiet. He needs to put the phone on his mouth.
I agree, 100%. No, it's funny because it's just so the way I'm trying to figure out the way he delivered it because it
Round
was
1.
awesome. Like I loved it, 100%. Where is my lighter, dude?
I'm playing this game at 30 frames right now.
Too bad you're not playing at 100%. Yes, I will be annoying with it too. I'll be right back. Did Tyler leave? No, Tyler's still here. I'll be right back. Yeah.
This game actually does require me to concentrate, I feel like. I think I just take it more personally because it's one-on-one.
Round 2. Done, McGlass! Jävla bröker! Ryahan! Till orreste!
We're going down with her. Come lay down with me. Yeah, just come lay down with me, buddy.
He was able to just spam, I don't get that.
Lay down with me. So, JD, when you asked if I had autism, the answer
I was
is
just kidding.
100%.
Oh my god. Took you that long to think of that.
Round
No, actually, I thought of it as soon as I left. Is Tyler back?
You left like, what's a good comeback, what's a good comeback?
Down.
Almost done.
That's gonna bother you unless you finish
What's she finishing?
it. She's about to finish her diamond painting 100%.
We should do a comic book. All of us.
We should definitely do movie commentary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's a couple pieces here that are like here or something, but it's like 5 up here, but like all this done.
100%.
She can't even hear you. You're just entertaining yourself.
Round 4.
I'm entertaining Tyler while he's
Yeah, I gotta
listening to
come
her.
up here and
It's like not paying attention.
That's good. Ah, that light's bothering me. I'm sorry. It looks good though. I care. It's just the light giving me a headache. I'm like a vampire.
100% vampire.
I'm gonna finish that and then lay down, try to get some sleep right now.
I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm gonna try to get it.
It should.
My head was hurt too bad. It hurt when I was laughing about the fucking lady. I'm serious, her shirt, it came down to here, like this.
Round
And she was wearing fucking
Yeah.
high heels, and she was already at the bar, and they went to the car, and they were going back to the bar, and she was like half running, and her tits almost fell out.
Done, McGlass!
That would just be weird. I don't know. I hate people.
You know, I was like,
I would. JD's a flat one.
you're all stupid.
Did you hear what she said?
No.
Oh, she was like, we had Flatlanders coming in here and the titties almost fell out. And then I was like, JD's a Flatlander. She's like, well, he's fucking stupid too.
You know what's funny about the whole Flatlander thing?
Victory!
Yeah.
Is so we get people from Eastern Oregon, or Portland, and they come here and they come work at Stimson, and some of our employees called them Flatlanders. So one guy who was in the Navy, he's like, "It's funny, you guys keep calling me Flatlanders. You guys realize we're at sea level."
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's true.
And then he's like, "Oh yeah, those things that you call mountains, they're not mountains, they're hills."
Yeah, they're hills.
And me being from Portland, I'm like, "Ha, fucking idiots."
You're like, fuck these guys.
Well, yeah. Well, when people said Flatlanders, I was just like, I was thinking to myself, we're at fucking sea level. Like, we're worse than Flatlanders.
Oh, with mommy. He's been
He
in.
bugs me.
He's been in here.
Don't shut up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fucking just in my face, just purring in my face.
Well, at least he's purring. He was meowing in my ear and fucking in and out of the windows, running and running and running. I watered him and fed him, and I told him if he doesn't shut the fuck up, I'm gonna smack his ass.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus Christ. JD.
She's the boss, so she could do that all she wants, in my opinion.
She wasn't talking about the cat either.
Oh, I thought she was talking about work.
Oh.
She likes going around smacking dudes' butts.
I'm gonna spank his ass if he doesn't do his job. I'm gonna bend him over. I'm
Oh, I
gonna
thought she
fucking
said
make
beat his ass. I said she's gonna, like, hurt him. That's what I
fuck
thought.
JD. What kind of boss do you work for? She's
The
the
good
boss, so she can
Ones
do
that
that.
grab you in the back of the neck and throw you in the freezer.
Hey, that's awesome.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not for that.
My
Oh
boss
God,
told
I'm
me to
finding
grab
another
rope.
Fast boy.
My boss told me to find rope.
Get your switch. Get your switch ready. It's lynching time,
Oh.
boy.
Round one.
Neither of you guys heard me.
I did.
Fuck you.
The stream heard.
That's true, huh? 3 people watching. You can comment, people.
I'll get back to you. 100%. Cause he's from the movie.
100%.
I made Logan into it now because I was telling him how I thought it was funny, and so I recorded the part of the movie and sent it to him, and he started laughing. It was funny.
To be fair, we do that a lot. You ever notice
Yeah.
that? Find the same things funny?
Yeah, that's why I was like, I knew you'd find it funny once I sent it to you. That's why I was asking if you saw it. But, oh my god.
It looks like the
Keeps funny.
explosion came from the west. Maybe Denver.
Dude, she's still not talking about the cat.
Show me a bell.
Fucking Jordan. Oh, he used to say that like over and over again. Show me him.
High functioning autism.
Ariel just referenced life as a movie. She goes, I barely step out of frame and the cat follows me. He just referenced life as a movie, and that makes me happy.
Have you? And speaking of life, have you seen the movie Life?
No.
You have to watch it if you like scary movies or thrillers or suspenseful movies. Amazing, and I think it's one of Jake Gyllenhaal's best performances too. With it has Brian Reynolds as well.
Brock Reynolds?
Is it Ryan? Ryan Reynolds?
Maybe the guy who played
Ryan.
Deadpool is Ryan.
That was a
Yeah,
good
Ryan.
Holy moly.
See, I said Brian. I was thinking of our history teacher.
You know what?
Round
Ryan Reynolds was in this movie called Waiting. I had Andy Milonakis in it.
Yep.
And that movie was fucking funny.
Hey, you want to see a picture of Brian Reynolds? What he looks like now?
Are you talking about the teacher or the actor?
It's the teacher.
Oh, sure, I guess. I don't really care. But sure.
I'll show you what he looks like now.
Better not be stupid. I fucking knew it. Oh my god.
Here we go.
I'm almost positive that's the guy from Jurassic Park 2 who gets ripped in half by the T-Rex. Oh, what is that? What's that from?
A TV show called John Adams.
Oh.
It's a good show.
Have you ever seen Almost Heroes with Chris Farley?
Almost Heroes?
Yeah.
Chris Farley. Trying to think.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, it's the fat dude. Chubby dude. He almost looks like a discount Jack Black, in my opinion.
No, Jack Black looks like him.
Okay.
Sorry, I love Chris Farley.
Who's the other dude that's in it? Not the main guy, but there's another actor in it. I think he was in Transformers, wasn't he?
Chris Farley? No.
No. The another actor that was in it. Can't remember.
I don't know.
Oh no, he was in Warrior. He was the principal, or the principal in Warrior. That one dude.
What movie are you talking about?
The same one you're talking about.
Almost Heroes? He wasn't in it.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
How much do you want to bet?
No, Almost Heroes is about?
Yeah.
What's it about then?
Takes place in the 1800s, bitch.
You're just reading it off the freaking internet at
What
this
does
point.
WP stand
No, I'm
for?
not. I've seen Almost Heroes, you fucking queer.
It's only got an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie's the funniest movie of all time.
Okay, I'm gonna end it. Stone's commenting on my video.
Someone's commenting on your. Oh.
No, you got all excited.
Alright, you got me. He's in it.
Hi.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. What's his
Wait,
name?